Hello, welcome on in. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited, you guys. It was my birthday within the last 7 days. I'm not gonna tell you exactly what day it was, but it was my birthday. So happy birthday to me. It's very exciting. Um, and I'm really excited to be back building our cyberpunk city. Before we get into it, off stream, good lord, Cassie contributed $35 to my face cam on Throne. Thank you so much. I so appreciate that. Also, Mina gave me a shout out yesterday off stream. So that's great. Thank you so much for doing that and sharing me with your viewers. Alicia Edwards, thank you so much for the follow yesterday as well while I was off stream. I really appreciate it. Oh my goodness. Welcome to the pod, everybody. You are all now treasured members. And happy Saturday. Happy belated birthday. Thank you. Thank you so much. And Enchanted Plum Bob. It's Lauren, right? I forget. I thought I changed or edited your name to already be your name. Let me know what you want me to call you. Anyways. Oh, Slay, period. Okay, that's what I thought it was, but sometimes I forget. But thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for showing your very first ever daily button. Let me change your nickname in my stream now because for some reason it doesn't show up. Although it does when I'm watching you in other streams. LOL. Okay, Lauren, Enchanted, or Plumbob all work. Perfect. Okay, beautiful. Well, welcome on in. I'm so excited. Today we are continuing on. Oh, sorry, is my mic kind of loud? Anyway. Absurd Koala, a friend of ours, is putting on this beautiful collab where we are all building something inspired by a cyberpunk or apocalyptic future city. And we've been doing this for like a couple months now. I've done a lot off stream, but today I wanted to work on the underground aspect of the city. So we're making a subway station or like a metro station. I didn't know what to call it because if I put subway, people are going to think it's the restaurant chain. So I'm not doing that, but I'm making like a train, like an underground train station. So that's what we're going to be doing. And then we're going to be moving on to some other stuff as well in The Sims 4 today. Super excited to celebrate my birthday more in the coming days. I've already been sort of celebrating here and there with some friends and loved ones. So it's been great. But yeah, thanks for coming in. All right, so let's get into the gameplay then. I think I've done all my thank yous for today. So if you haven't been here and you haven't seen our city yet, it takes a long time to load because there's a lot going on. This will be cool. I think I saw briefly what you're working on in the laundromat. Oh yes, yeah. So this is the whole build here. She's massive. She's a little bit much, to be honest with you. The laundromat is finished. Thank you so much. Ignore this thing behind my head here. This is where I'm keeping things temporarily. But yesterday off stream, I like worked on this little area here. I did some apartments. So like these apartments here are now finished, these two, and then these ones down here too. I also did this little apartment off stream. This is what we did last stream. If I can jump in, I'll show you. We did like a 7-Eleven slash like, what do you call this? Convenience store thing. So this is what we have here. I think it looks incredible too. I appreciate your kind words as well, but I'm absolutely loving this whole city. Kat, welcome on in. Anyway, it's been very fun. I've missed some pieces here and there, but we're getting there. And then we have the other thing that's finished is the laundromat. So if we come into here, oops, gotta go up a little bit. This is our laundromat. But today we're gonna be working on a new piece that I have started, which I wonder if I can do it subtly here. Oh, the ceiling's broken. Interesting. Okay, hold on. This is a little bit broken. If we go up, can I build the ceiling? I hope that didn't wreck stuff. My bad. Hi, nice emotes. Wait, who's this? Oh, that's Biz's emote. Aw, oh, you did an emote. That's amazing. So cute. It looks like oh my God, all of this has fucked up. I mean, sorry. I don't usually swear on stream. Anyways, this is our subway station so far. So if I go into tab mode here, we can maybe see it a little bit. Yeah, I see that you made it. That's amazing. Listen, if I had money, I would commission you, but I also like to make my own emotes too. So this is what it looks like so far. It's obviously not finished yet, as you can tell, because I just barely started it last night. But I found this train from Mount Komorebi. What's it called? Snowy Escape. And I was like, oh my God, I need to make something with that. That's so cool. Oh my God, I see what's happening here. This was counted as its own room. Yeah, we got to build a ceiling back for these. Always support doing your own. It's all good. Yeah. No worries. I absolutely think, oh, that's why. It's because these are considered rooms. Oh, I'm stupid. Well, at least I didn't delete anything upstairs. That's why we love, yeah, build a ceiling there too. There we go. Okay. That's why we love Better Build by Twisted Bexy. Also, now I have a mods command. I think it's mods. It might be mod. No, there you go. That's what it is. So if you're ever curious, I'm using tool mod, Better Build by, and Smarter Pie menu for gameplay. That makes way more sense because for some reason in the daytime, the lighting in here was so weird. And I was like, what's going on? Yeah, it turns out I'm just a silly goose and I had some holes from up above. But I think we're okay now. But anyways, the point is that you're going to come up here. You see this like beautiful little subway entrance, also not finished, by the way. And then you go down a level, right? And you're coming down the stairs, which is not painted yet. Hold on. Nope, not up. I want like this. There we go. I found this like map thing. I think it's part of Get Together, funnily enough. I don't know why. I'm going to use this sign as well from Snowy Escape. And then we come down here. There's going to be like a little busker area. We've got our like wanted poster as a community board. But yeah, all the details are so cool. Thank you. Yes, I'm so excited. I can't take credit for this kind of stuff. Like I didn't put this all together. This is a debug item from Snowy Escape. So, you know, all in all, it's not that much. It's all stuff that's just in the game. And if it's not directly in the game, it's because it's in debug or a live edit somewhere. Anyways, my next mission right now is to get graffiti all over this place though, because it takes forever to find all the little bits and pieces of graffiti. But we gotta do it. But this is all from game, no CC. Absolutely no CC. I do not use any custom content. I do use mods, but they're all mods that are accessible, meaning they don't impact console players. Like you can still download whatever I build. Obviously, Lauren, you're familiar with Lost City. So I have this similar principle where even though I love CC creators and I think they're like amazing, I don't use any just because I want to make sure everyone can download things. Because when I download things off the gallery and then they have CC and like half the build is gone, I'm like, oh man. So yeah. But the other thing that contributes to the fact that this is all no CC is the fact that I have 10 million and one packs, which is unreasonable for most people. So obviously this build is going to be a little bit insane in terms of the number of packs you need to download it. But I wanted to execute my vision because, you know, we've got... Oops, sorry. It's just a big city. So... Big respect for NoCC. I struggle with NoCC building, but I'm not also a big builder. Yeah. See, the thing is with me is that it's just over the years, I've waited for every single sale and I've just been buying very slowly but surely all of the DLC. I don't have kits. I have like a few kits. But even then it's kind of like, it's too much, right? Like it's thousands of dollars to have this game pretty much in full. So, you know, I wouldn't ever expect anyone to own everything, but I got all of the expansion packs because I stream now and I wanted to utilize most of them. The only packs I don't have are For Rent and Journey to Batu because I think we all know why. So, yeah. Also, I don't know why, but it looks like you can't hear my game audio, so just give me a second. Oh, wait, no, I know why. I'm a silly goose. I was playing off stream, and I turned it all down. Let me put that back up. There we go. That's better. Also, I think the other issue that I have with CC is that you have to update it all the time, and sometimes when it breaks, it can break your game a little bit, which I'm just really scared of, and I'm lazy, so... As someone who has all the packs, yes, it's so spenny, yeah. I have, let me see. I'm missing, yeah, 4 rent because it's broken. Journey to Batu because I can't justify spending like $30, $35 Canadian for a pack where I'm only going to be using some of the build mode. I won't use any of the cast. I'm not going to use the gameplay. Love Star Wars. Don't really want to buy it though. Sorry for Nightbot having a little fit in chat. I don't really know why it's having so much time there. And then I own all the stuff packs and just a few of the kits because frankly, the kits are overpriced and they never go on sale, and I will stand by that. So I love the content of the kits, but I just don't have money, so. Where is all the graffiti? I feel like I saved it all somewhere and then I lost it. Also, I'm gonna have to use tool mod because technically we've used a platform here to go down, and thus things don't want to place down here, but I'm gonna force it to happen anyways because I want the graffiti to go to span all of that area. If I can find it again. This is one here. This is a good one. Oh, and this one I think I can get away with trying to like scooch it underneath. Hold on. Why does it work here? Interesting. Love tool mods, such a game changer. Absolutely. I actually don't mind this one. I might make it a bit smaller and then I will... Can I elevate it? Does that work? I never know if it works with decals. 0.25 maybe? Okay, that's okay, I see. Let's do another negative 0.2. A little bit more. I just want it to look like reasonable for a height of a sim. Negative 0.01? Yeah, I think that's probably a good height. Tool mod, I don't understand how it works completely. I'm not like perfect at it or anything, but it's certainly helpful in a lot of different cases. Should I change this color? Ooh. Ooh. Actually, I kind of, ooh. This one actually looks pretty good down here. I might use the other one as well, just somewhere else. But that kind of matches the vibes. Also, I don't know how I feel about these clocks. I feel like they're not quite right. There's something that I want to put there. I just don't know what yet. Because the clocks in this game are like kind of terrible. Let me go back to electronics and show you what I mean. I only know the basics, but it's so helpful. Yes, I agree. Like for me, I use elevate and scale all the time. Rotate sometimes, but it can be frustrating because as soon as you click it again, it'll like undo what you've done. So it has to be like perfect. And then if you accidentally click it, like you're kind of cooked in that direction. And then move is weird. I don't understand how move works, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, so for these clocks here, they don't really give me very futuristic-y and they're quite small. And the problem is with this like base game one is that when you size it up, it just gets really blurry. Like this one's a pretty bad offender as well. It looks like an octagon. This one is a good shape and size, but the swatches don't, like, why are there no numbers on it, you know? This one's a little too, what's the word? 1950s, mid-century modern. And I just need something that looks in between the, well, this one's not that bad, actually. Oh my goodness, sorry. I don't think I've ever used this one. The other ones I've already nixed because these are too old-fashioned looking, but actually I've never even considered using this one. What is this? Why is this an unlockable? Oh, level 4 of the tech guru career. Actually, I kind of like this. The question is, what color should we do? Maybe we just do a plain color and then the colors can be brought in using the graffiti. Can we size this up? Oh, ooh, it doesn't look bad sized up, but it doesn't look good like in this area. So I might want to have it elsewhere. Where am I going to put this? Because the vertical doesn't really vibe with the rest of this stuff that I've put. Although we can move this community board somewhere else. We could do that like up here somewhere. Not the greatest selection, yeah. This thing as well, might be help. Actually, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna move this all stuff to this beginning area, and then maybe we do these ones a bit further down. Or wait, hold on, wait, I have a thought. I have a thought. My thinking brain is on. If we put this here, it might be too much, but what if I just put multiple of these, like so? And then it's kind of like like all the different bus routes, you know? Like, obviously I know it's for the stocks, but if you could imagine that this is maybe like, okay, the number 37 is, you know, this far away. Should we even like put them really close to one another? We could potentially do that. And then we could do another clock on the other side or something. I don't know. This build just makes me so happy. Yeah, for the different routes. That's kind of what I'm thinking. We'll see if this looks okay. I don't know if I'm in love with it yet because it might clip a little bit, which it's kind of doing that now. Sometimes The Sims is a practice of patience, and patience is a virtue that I don't really have. Especially when, oh my God, I saw a TikTok the other day, and it was like that audio where it's like, careful SpongeBob, careful SpongeBob, careful SpongeBob. And it was someone alt placing something in The Sims 4. And I was like, that is so real, because when I'm trying not to get things to clip, like, look at this. This is not vertically lined up. I need to scooch it over the tiniest little bit. And that's exactly how it feels, to be honest. This also is not quite the right height now, but what I'm thinking is we tool mod it just a little bit. If we scale it like 0.99. Wait, no. That's not what I meant to do. 0.9, wait, I'm confused. No, oh, wait, 1 point, no. No, hold on, how do I do math? Oh God, oh God. Just ignore me. Let me do it again. So real, gotta concentrate. Oh, I remember what it was. I'm actually dumb. I sized it up already, that's why. I was like, why is it going smaller when I do this? Okay, this is the regular size. So if we scale it, then it's gonna need to be like 1.2, not 0 point something. 1.25, let's say. 1.75? I think that's what it is when you just size it up normally though. Oh no, it's not. Okay, we got a bit more to go. Let's do 1.8, maybe? 1.8? You do that all the time. Still too small. Scale, let's do 1.9 and just see. Ooh, that might be perfect. I know it's over the top, but let me just scooch it down here. Oh, wait, that's the right size. Hold on, it just needs to go up the tiniest little bit. Careful SpongeBob, careful SpongeBob. Yes, okay, I think it's, what did we say that was, like 1.9? Because if I do another one on the other side, do I do another one on the other side? Maybe we don't need 2 clocks. You think so? Hold on, I can move this as well a little bit. This thing, these are, I just wanted like a little announcement-y things, but also now that I've done this, I realize it's not even centered anywhere. Why didn't I put it right above this? I'm so stupid. Oh dear. I think symmetrical would look nice. Let me just see what it looks like. So if we do scale 1.9, because that's what I think it was. Yeah, it was. We can move the bench. It's easier to move the bench than all of this stuff. Up a little bit more. It's like a millimeter up. Tiniest little bit. Actually, it's good to gauge based on this wallpaper, because the wallpaper has like a little bit of a pattern on it. Ooh. Ooh. I can't wait to do the ceiling. That'll tie it together a bit more. That kind of eats. Let's put this then maybe here. Oh God, wait, this, it's an asymmetrical bench. Why have I done this? Is this good? Maybe I'll just line up the wood in the middle. I can't actually tell if that's even right. That's good though, because then the busker now has a bit more space and I can move this stuff over a little bit. That looks good. Thank you. I like it. I think it's good. I don't know if I actually really like this poster here, to be honest. It's not giving what I want it to give. I want it to look like someone plastered a poster when they weren't supposed to about like an upcoming concert or something. But it's not quite right. Like, it's just not the vibe. I need like a... Because this is the one it's coming from, but the posters are almost too small. But I don't want to size it up really because it's not... I don't know. Like, I want it to almost like have the feel of like you taking a ticket for something. What else? I mean, there's a million and one posters in this game, so I'm sure we'll find something. This item, I think, is all different CDs and stuff. It has some art, but it's not really the same. Yeah, no. Unfortunately, there's a lot of hidden swatches. Well, I guess that's fortunate or unfortunate, depending on how you think about it. But to me, it's kind of annoying when you have an item like this, and it just has different swatches, but then you also have something like this, where all of the items are, like, completely unique from one another. Like, why is this under the same thing as a bunch of CDs and records? Like, it's... I would have never known this was even in here. So it's like, I get it, because the catalog is, like, way too big as it is, but also, I don't know how we're meant to do much of anything anymore, because finding things is so difficult. That's why I always say that it's fun to sort by color, because then you can find things that you've never seen before. It's very easy to do that. I like this DJ one. The get-together posters are pretty good. Like, for example, this one. This has no other swatches. This could have all been under one thing. That makes sense to me. But then there are some things where it's like, what the heck? Yeah, I hate when the swatches are all different. I'd rather swatches be different color variants. Yes, because what if I want this Blick Block poster, but I want a different color of it? No, I'm out of luck, right? Like, it's so silly. This one is the perfect example of done right. Like, this is exactly what I was expecting. You know, different swatches of the same item. And this one's pretty intuitive as well. It makes sense. It's the same shape. I think as soon as you deviate in the shape and it's a completely different, like, item. Ooh. I like that. Ooh. I've used this elsewhere already, but I think this could be good somewhere. Yeah, similar vibe makes sense, but then I think the most recent things, like Love Struck has ones that are really odd, and so does, I think Life and Death had the same, I don't want to call it an issue, but the same thing, where it just like, you know, the posters are all sort of separate. So what I'm used to in the catalog here is like, I don't even know what I'm missing. Maybe I should just go by a random color and see what's the vibe is. I think right now, maybe I'll go red and see what kind of comes up. Because you just never know. Like this. I've never seen this swatch before. What is this? Wait a minute. What even is this from? This swatch is perfect. I've never seen this. It's under this item. What? I'm sorry. This item is the same. Now, hold on now. What? This is like signs for like, I don't know, parking. And then there's this, which is graffiti. What in the world? Like, I would have never known this even existed. I've never seen this either. Are you joking me? A vertical sign is the same swatch as this one. You learn something new every day. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, these are amazing swatches, but I just have never seen them before. Or I haven't seen them in like 8 months since this came out. This is crazy. That's so funny. Okay, well, anyway. I like this one though. I think I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna remove these, of course. Also, why is it only $5 or 5 simoleons? How is this? Like, what's this one worth? 350. Sometimes I think the catalog needs a bit of a refresh. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna make this a bit smaller, I think, and then we're gonna tool mod it a little bit lower. So if I do elevate, I'm gonna do negative. I think -1 will be too much, but let's check. Oh, actually, -1 is pretty good. I like that. Now I kind of want it to be over here, though. Can I just, like, scooch it here? No, I can't. Okay. No. See, this is why I don't understand how the move thing works. Because, like, what do you mean by that? Where is it? Hold on. Cancel. Cancel that. Cancel that. Let's try this again. Okay, this one. We're going to put it maybe here instead. Size it down a little bit. Then we're going to move it. All right, elevate. -1 was perfect. The catalog drives me crazy. Same. I wish we could, like, I don't know. Like, I think the worst offenders right now for me are the clutter sections, like the decorations. They don't have any rhyme or reason, in my opinion. I want there to be, like, sorry. Like this section, for example, clutter, I kind of wish we could do it by area of the home, because when you go into the kitchen, for example, here, and you click miscellaneous decorations, I feel like it should bring up the ones that belong in a kitchen, but it just brings up all of them. So it's just like a ball of yarn. But it would make sense to categorize like the towel dispenser, the dish thing, because sometimes there's stuff that this doesn't even capture. Like it's missing other items. So it's just like, what's going on, you know? Also, I put this TV in here because originally I thought maybe people could like see their bus coming on this, but in build mode, it just looks kind of lame. Yeah, that would be so good. Yeah, EA, if you're listening. No, I'm just kidding. But seriously though, I feel like it'd be so helpful. Maybe we could just put this down here at the end, and then maybe if I move this in a little bit, we can put another bin in the corner. I already have one bin here. These don't have to be accessible. So the rules of the collab are that the build just has to be the right vibe, but it doesn't actually have to be like usable in your game. I'm making it as usable as possible, but there's certainly a lot that maybe won't be accessible. But I feel like that's okay, because if you're going to come to this as a sim, it's probably going to be just like a generic lot, or maybe you're living in it as like a residential rental or something. So most of this isn't going to be accessible because it's more for decoration, but I feel like that's okay. Okay, I do like all of this. I feel like that's looking pretty good. Maybe I'll put like another one of these tag things somewhere. Wait, Simsy was here? You don't think that was like Kayla, right? Surely not, because Get Together came out so long ago. That'd be crazy though. I mean, I would love that for her. I'd be so happy for her if it was, but Get Together was a very long time. I don't think I've ever noticed that before. I know obviously the cow plant is now named after her, but anyway. I love Kayla. She's so unproblematic. One of the mouses. Oh, we should do that. Getting little mouse holes makes like rats appear, which I think is fun because it like has an animation as well. And certainly the subway does have mice. Maybe we'll have to visit this in live mode just so we can see if that works. What's this thing again? Oh yeah, right. It's like a light. Oh, hold on. I have a thought. We need to get more of these newspaper things down everywhere. From cats and dogs with the like stains and stuff. That's going to add to the ambiance. A little bit of trash here and there is always helpful. Maybe I'll make this one a bit smaller. What else? We got our little busker. We've got a bin or two. This bugs me because this stair won't go where it's supposed to go. Oh, just kidding. It does now. Yesterday it was having a fit. It would not do this. But I guess now it's working. But I don't like that there's a gap underneath, but there's nothing I can really do about that. Because that stair, I think it's too short to have anything underneath it, which is a bummer. But that's okay. It's okay. All right, I'll get this guy in here. I'm doing a combination of different wallpapers. So for example, this one is the straight line version, and then we've got the wavy top one for certain parts of it. Could you replace it? It should be able to have the wander. I tried it yesterday. Let me try again. You know, let me try again because I've copied this one here, which had, well, this had a, hold on. Yeah, it has it. It has the thing underneath it. So let me just copy this little bad boy right here. Maybe it'll work this time. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's because it's too short. I'm not sure. I've never had this issue before, but all the stairs I place from this platform up to here have just like not worked. I don't really know why, because I just, as you can see, I copied it from this one, which still has it. I don't know. It's okay though. I feel like pretty confident that I can just cover it up with something over in this corner. Yeah, I know. I don't, whatever. Sometimes you just gotta pick your battles a little bit. If I can fiddle with it more off stream, I will, but for right now, it's like, whatever. I kind of want to do another bench of some kind. Maybe like a single one or something. Oh wait, hold on. No, I have a thought. We're gonna get one of these bad boys here. It's like a debug item, but it kind of looks like you could get more tickets from here. Maybe I'll just like scooch it right there. Kind of helps cover it a little bit. And then I will do a railing, probably the same one that I have up here actually, which is this fence. Is it just called fence? That's so funny. I don't think I've ever noticed that. They all have different names, but this one is just fence. Fence, it's like a wall, but harder to spell for kids. What the heck? That's too funny. Oh, can I not draw a fence here? Hello? Wait, that was weird. What's happening? Undo, undo, undo. What is going on in the House of Commons? Wait, what if I... Hold on. We're gonna do the trick, okay? You draw your fence elsewhere. Then you pick it up. No, you pick it up and you place it where you want it to go. Okay, there we go. That was weird. Anyway. All right, we're gonna get the same little tile here for this platform. Oh. Sorry, platforms are a little bit difficult to work with, to no one's surprise. Are these ones done? Yeah, they are. Okay, good. It looks really weird. Is there something going on the edge of this? Like, it doesn't usually look like that, right? That's a good point. I should save the game. I've not done that in a hot minute. Thank you. Actually, I don't think I've done it at all. And it has been 40 minutes. Also, let me tell you, finding a floor tile for the yellow barrier was impossible. Why is there no yellow floors in this game is what I want to know. I thought for sure we had something under like miscellaneous or something. Like this one. This one would have been perfect with the little bumps on it. Or like one of these metal ones. But none of them are yellow. When you look up and you sort by yellow, like there's not even any concrete that's yellow. It's crazy. And I mean, I guess I could do like these little tiles or something, but they're not quite like dark enough of a yellow. And there's also no rugs that are the right color. Because the one thing that I really wanted was the dine out rug, which is somewhere, it's here. You see how it has the like little bumpies on it? That's exactly what they have in front of the train thing so that you don't step off the platform. And I was hoping they would have like this in a different color, but they just don't. which is so sad. And I mean, I guess it because we're in a fictional universe, we could probably like, you know, pretend and like do a different color, but I'm so used to seeing yellow in these kind of stations that I just thought it would be cooler to do that. That's so weird. Sims in match colors, that's too much to ask for. Yeah, it is. And then you go into here, and I was even planning on like hand placing a bunch of rugs even just to make it look a bit more like that. And then I was like, wow, there's like no yellow rugs. There's, I mean, there kind of is. Also, that's not yellow. That's red, but whatever. There's sort of stuff, but I've never seen, oh, sorry, wait. Is this a bowl of ramen as a rug? This is 4 bowls of ramen as a rug. I've never seen this before. What even is this? Oh my god. Hold the phone. I have never seen any of these swatches either. Sims, what is this? Oh my god, wait. I really need, you know, I need to just, sometimes, I need to look through the catalog more often. I feel like I get stuck knowing what I do know, and I forget to like look for new things. That was not a sentence, but you know what I mean. Like sometimes you just discover swatches that you never knew existed before. And it happens to me far too frequently. Like I fear I actually just do need to sit down and like look for things for real. All right, anyway, let's get rid of yellow. Okay, so that's pretty good. Then I think the floor, the other thing I want to add is a bunch of cracks everywhere. So Werewolves has these awesome floor cracks and stuff. I want them to be like sort of semi-subtle though, like not all over the place or anything. Maybe just like near the pillars and stuff like that. Water stains potentially, you know, I do like to add a little bit of dirt and grime. Usually I go for like the more subtle color though, because there's like 3 colors that you can choose from. That works well with the newspaper there. Over here is missing some stuff. So let's see what we can do. Maybe I'll do this like brown one in the corner, kind of peeking out there. And maybe a couple cracks underneath here as well. We also have this one from Basement Treasures. I've rarely used the in-game items to try nothing match, so I gave up. Yeah. It is very sad. What is this again? Ooh. I kind of like that. It's like a very subtle amount of like, what's it called? Wear and tear, almost. I like that a lot. Let's put that over here as well. Also, this is a high traffic area, so this part would probably also have some stuff going on. What's this one? Where'd it go? Oh, I can't even see that. Okay, maybe not this one. Do we have any? Oh, my favorite is this punch mark. It's so cool. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Let me just scooch that there. Gotta have some broken stuff, you know? A little hole there. These ones are scratch marks, so that doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, but... Ooh, grates would be good. Should we do... I feel like this kind of... We need some kind of drain. Maybe... Should we size this down? Maybe just use it? No. It has too many details. But we should definitely get some drains up in here. I think they're just considered a clutter item, though, so let me look. So we have a couple from different packs. Oh, let's use this one, actually. Maybe just sort of every so often in the middle of the room, kind of. Yeah, that works. Maybe like right here. That's about even. Where's the grid, actually? Maybe I can place it on the grid and not be a heathen. That was pretty close. There we go. And this one can go there. Slay. All right. We're starting to get somewhere with all the details. I'm actually really happy with how it's coming along. I think the other thing I want to add underneath here is some more garbage. So if we go upstairs, out here, I have a bunch of trash. So this one is from Eco Lifestyle Debug, I think. which is nice and helpful. Gotta scooch all the way back over here. Because if we just line this up, oops, line this up against the wall, it's supposed to go like against a fence or something, but I feel like this, oops, oh my god, sorry, looks pretty good. Maybe I can move it a little bit like that. I don't think it, wait, is it floating? Thank you for the lurk, I appreciate it. Need to make real human food. Oh, small human food. Yeah, that makes more sense. I was like, human food as opposed to... Oh, that's cool. I don't think I've ever looked inside the walls before. Thank you for your lurk though, enjoy it, and I hope your cooking goes well. What is going on? Hello? What? There's a ceiling underneath the platform? I wonder if your Sims can see. Wait, that's weird. Huh. Okay, well, anyway. I think that trash looks really nice along there, though. Adds a little bit of detail again. This area, I think, is pretty good in terms of its markup. I don't know if we need another map, but I think we'll probably be fine with what we have. And then in terms of these announcement thingies, I think we just need to have 2 of them. That looks like it's an equal distance from each other, though. So that's good. And then looking at the train here, usually on the back wall of these stations, wait, I know what we need. Hold on. If we go to Get to Work has these like wall decorations that look like beams, like steel beams or something. That's what I want to have along here. And then on each of those holes, we can put posters. So like for advertisements and whatnot. We can even like put them far enough apart that they look like billboards. This is what I'm looking for here. Now, the question is, do we get the medium wall height? Well, actually, I don't know how tall the walls are in here. It might actually even be tall wall height. I'll do tall for a second, because then what I'm gonna do, with any luck, guess I'll just put one here for now. I'm gonna tool mod it down because obviously the floor is like below here with the platform. So we do have to elevate it. So we'll do -1. Did that do anything? I can't even tell. It did, but I don't think it did enough. Maybe it's like -1.2. Elevate. -1.25. How about that? Can't see. Okay, I think 1.2 is probably the best because it looks like it's still far away from the top there. So let's try one more time. Okay, elevate. It's going to be -1.2. Oh, whoops. Sorry, math escapes me sometimes. Okay, 0.1. I can't even see. Oh, there it is. Okay. Elevate 0.1 again. Elevate 0.2. That's pretty close. I don't know what that adds up to though, so we'll have to see. Okay, let's try this again. We'll put it maybe this far apart. How far apart is that? That's, we'll put it every 2. That makes sense. I'll just place them all now. So that should be about the same. There we go. And then 2 down this way. Wait, no, hold on. One's 3. Close though. That one's 2. All right, I think those are evenly spaced. Obviously we need to put a few more. So that one. It's just hard because these things aren't exactly 2 tiles wide. They take up 2 tiles, but they don't look like they do. So you kind of gotta look in the bottom. Oops, there we go. It's gonna be annoying, but I'm gonna lower all of these using tool mod sort of by hand. So this one is over top of, oh, that one's not spaced properly. It should be about here. Yeah, okay. And then one more down there. Obviously we won't be able to see all this, so it's not that big of a deal, but whatever. All right, let's experiment again and see what the actual height is that we need to do. So elevate, let's do negative 1.2. Okay, I think, let's try negative 0.1. No. So let's try it with negative 1.4 next time. I don't, maybe it's 1.5. Oh my gosh. This is taking forever. Goodness gracious. Negative 0.2. I feel like that's gonna be poking through the floor upstairs. Dang it. See, but now that's too low. Okay, that's perfect. But I still haven't figured out exactly what it is. Let's do elevate negative 1.55. Okay, let's try 1.65 for the next one. Negative 1.65? No. 1.75? No? 1.85 maybe? Oh my gosh. It's gonna take to the very last one before I figure it out. Also, I know you can't really see. My apologies for that. 1.95? Maybe it's negative 2. Hold on. Oh my god, I think it is. It's like negative 2.05. That's so oh my gosh, okay. Let me see what this looks like upstairs. Yeah, those are all poking through. All right. Well, great. You know what? Let me just delete all these. Wait, no, not these ones. These ones. I know that's annoying, but it's honestly more annoying to just place them improperly. Because if I can just get the right height, then we won't have this issue anymore. So it's negative 2. So negative 2.05 maybe? I think that's it. Oh my god, it is. Wait, that's crazy. All right, elevate negative 2.05. What an odd number. I wonder why. Anyways, thanks for doing that trial and error with me. I know that's really kind of irritating, but it is what it is. No, I clicked it wrong. No! Negative 2.05. All right, let me unclick this because now this is out of the... It's not where it's supposed to be. It's okay, we got 3 done. We've only got 1 million more to go. All right, place that one, then we'll get this one down. Oops, not quite. More over. Hi, Alicia. Thank you so much for the follow, by the way. And thank you for your first time chat. Welcome to the pod. You're now a treasured member. How are you doing today? It is the weekend. I'm celebrating my birth week this week. It was my birthday sometime this week, but I'm not telling people exactly when it was because I'm paranoid. Wait, it was supposed to be negative point. No, I did it wrong. I hate tool mod. I don't hate tool mod. I love tool mod. Tool mod is my life, but okay. Shift T. Elevate. Negatives 2.05. Maybe I should just copy paste this. Control C. Thank you. I'm good. Thanks. How are you? Happy birthday week. Thank you so much for the happy birthday. I appreciate it. I'm doing really well. I'm really excited. I've had a lot of fun this week doing different activities with friends. Control V. Yeah, okay. I've been to a couple different like lunches and stuff. We've been very busy. And yeah, it's been fun. It's been really good. I'm excited to have rotated the earth as many times as I have. Very grateful for all my family and friends. And also for The Sims, because we stay loving The Sims. Do you have any plans for the weekend? Anything interesting happening? Oh my god, I think that was our last one. Bless up! Okay. So now we can place some posters like this in between all of these things. What are some other swatches of this? There's gotta be another vertical one, right? No, tell me there's not... Surely there's one of the... Don't do this to me. I don't have a grody version of this one, are you kidding? Ugh, okay, I guess it's fine. Sounds like you've had a great week. I've got a week off of work next week just to play The Sims and feel like a child at Christmas. Oh my gosh, I love that for you. I'm so excited. I'm very happy for you. That sounds like a lot of fun. I have really been having a good time with this build. Oh, this is actually pretty much the perfect size. That's awesome. All right, let's put that there then. I know you can't really see these, but when I go into subway stations, oh Jesus, I feel like you always see advertisements behind the train. And I kind of feel like it's just a bit of fun actually. I'll move this down here for now so I can see these ones. They only usually do the visible portions too. But yeah, so I've done a couple lunches. In a couple days, I'm going to be doing karaoke, which is really fun. What else am I doing? It was also another friend's birthday in the same week. Subway station, cool. Underground, well, yeah, I'm inspiring it based off of like any sort of metro, subway, underground train system. It is nice and messy, but if you want to see, this is my build. It is part of our our big ol' city. So we're making a massive cyberpunk city here, and I just like got inspired the other day on Pinterest, and I was like, oh my gosh, we should make a subway or like an underground thing, because an underground train just feels like it would exist here, you know? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. There's all these like sky walkways and stuff. If I had the foresight, like at the beginning, I might have made like a sky train, but I didn't, and you know, it's fine. I'm gonna pretend that there's flying cars so that, you know, people don't have to worry about... Why is the color different? Sorry. So people don't have to worry about taking a train if you're from up above, but if you're down below, then you're using this train station. So anyway, let's keep going with this. I'm definitely wanting to improve my building. I still feel like it's something I need to improve on. It just takes practice, to be honest. I have been building... I started playing this, like, The Sims 4 in, like, 2019 maybe. So I was a bit late to the game. But I honestly only think that in the last couple of years, my building has improved. Like, it takes, like, so long. And honestly, some of my earlier builds that are on the gallery are so heinously ugly. And that's okay. That's, like, part of life, you know? I think this is a good one too. Maybe we can do this one. Yeah, I like that. We'll have to scale it properly. Just do tool mod again. So I'll do, oh, not rotate, hold on. Scale, we'll do like 1.2. Okay, maybe not. Maybe 1.35? Okay. 1.45. How about that? I started playing Sims 4 last year, so I'm even later to the game. Oh my goodness. I do get bored building. I always give myself too big of a challenge. That's so fair though. I feel like building takes a lot of mental energy, especially like a big build. So you're not alone in that for sure. Do not even worry about it. This is bugging me that it's not centered. Bruh. Anyway, I'm gonna raise these up just a little bit there. So they're like more in the center. Also, we have an ad coming up in about a little less than a minute, and then we're gonna be taking a 3-minute break during that time. So don't worry, you're not gonna miss anything. I just like go and drink some more water and take a break. So I'm building in San Sequoia right now on the 64 by 64 lot. So that is the growing together world. But honestly, it'll fit on any 64 by 64 lot. It just doesn't really maybe look as similar. Also, I haven't saved the game in a second, so let me do that and I'll show you. Yeah, no worries. I just do it every single hour for 3 minutes, and then I just let ads run. So if we go outside, so this is where we are. We're like in the middle of San Sequoia. You could probably put this in a lot of other worlds as well. It would fit in city living, but there's the only 64 by 64 is the park. So I don't know if it would really fit in there, but it could. So yeah, that's where I am. I started building it in the get together world of Windenburg, but obviously it was like just on an island. So I was like, that doesn't make any sense. I'm making a city. And then I found this one and I was like, oh, that's pretty good. I'm gonna move this graffiti maybe a little bit closer in. So it looks like some Sims actually got there. I just need like one more poster maybe, and then we'll probably be okay for this stuff. I should probably put some of those little things on the other side too, but I can do that later. I might want to do this like DJ poster thing, although I don't like the fact that it has like a white outline on it. Does this one do that? Yeah, they both do. That's annoying. Anyway, oh, there they are. All right, you should be back from ads now, so thank you so much for sitting through those. I do appreciate it. So I was looking through a little bit off camera. I did find this one from Get to Work. It's not really... I'm a little confused by it. Like, I don't know where her head is. But as a dress ad, it might be good. I know Get to Work has a couple of posters that could potentially do the trick, but I guess we'll have to see. So there's like this furniture one, which is kind of lame, but like I guess we could do that. There's like a mystery rock one for some reason. Not really sure what that's about. There's like a space one. I don't know. Some of these are a little odd. There's like a bakery one, but it's not even really a bakery one. I think our best bet is this weird dress one, but maybe just size it down, or yeah, size it down or move it down. So we do a little shift T again. I'm going to scale it to 0.9. Yeah, it's better. And then we're going to elevate it negative 0.1. Yeah, that's probably good. Because now, as you can see, they're all pretty similar in height and size. This one, I think we need to size up a little bit more, actually. If I scale, I can do like 1.5. That's a bit better. Same thing with this one. I think this one needs to be scaled just a little tiny bit more. I don't know what it's at right now. Just kidding. 1.8. 2.1. Perchance? That looks better. All right. Sorry if this is a strange question. Is this a lot all Sims can have access to? Well, it's not done yet, but yes, I think. So let me just move this up a little bit here. Sorry. So what I'm going to do, I think, is change the lot type based on what makes the most sense. So because there's so many different businesses and apartments and things that are on this lot, I feel like if you downloaded it as the player, I would probably recommend using... You could use it as a residential rental. You could also use it as a small business residential, or you could just do it as a generic lot. It's really completely up to you because there's so many different sublots on it. It makes it mostly unplayable. So a lot of it, if you do use it, will be decoration. So let me put it this way. Sorry, this is a long-winded explanation, but basically, if you choose to live in one of the apartments in here, which I haven't done any of them yet, really, but let's say maybe you live in this apartment right here that I finished, then all of the rest of this would also be your home or your house, but it wouldn't be, like, Sims wouldn't just come and visit you. So what I would suggest is maybe not even living on this lot, but keeping it as maybe some kind of generic lot type that your Sim can visit. So you could do like a vacation home, maybe other Sims would show up to that, karaoke bar. It's going to be able to be mostly everything. So it's definitely got enough for nightclub, for, retail, small business. So when you download it, I'm going to upload it as a generic, and then you can do it as whatever you want. So if you make it a public lot, Sims will spawn in, which will be nice because then it'll look a bit more alive. But if you choose to live here, the only way other Sims will be on here is if you have for rent and you make it a residential rental. But I don't have for rent, so I'm not going to upload it like that. But you definitely could. I didn't know you could even change the lot type. Oh, yeah. So up here, my head's in the way. But there are a bunch of different options. So we got residential. Not all of them, like some of them come with different packs. So it depends on what packs you have. But residential and generic, bar, all of those ones are base game. Gym even, I'm probably going to have a gym in here somewhere. Library, lounge. It's just that when you upload it, or if you change the venue type to like a nightclub, the Sims are probably only going to want to hang out at the nightclub, wherever that ends up being. So yeah, this is really just more for like funsies, but I will upload it and people can play with it. I've already uploaded part of it. So for example, I separated out one of the buildings and uploaded it as a tattoo shop. So it has 1 million packs. I'm sorry in advance. It just does, because this is like this is low-key my magnum opus. It's going to be my biggest build I've ever done. And I didn't really want to restrict myself, but this is like a tattoo shop. This is on the bigger lot. So I might subdivide it and upload like just this laundromat and like just this apartment building, et cetera, et cetera. But if you want to download the whole lot, not all of it will be usable all at once. You just kind of have to use your imagination a little bit, unfortunately. But yeah, and then if you obviously have less packs, which most people do because that would be crazy if you had all the packs. I have a lot of limited pack builds as well. So I have this one, which is just cats and dogs. Oh, I'm in the way. This is just cats and dogs in base game. Then I have this one, which is a starter home that is just the new pack, businesses and hobbies in base game. This one is growing together in base game starter. This is just using the new pack. It's not a starter, but there it is. This one is just using Moschino and kids room stuff, which is kind of a weird combination, but it was a build challenge. People have liked that one. So yeah, feel free to look around there. There's like a lot of different types of things. And hopefully that helps, but this is not going to be uploaded probably till like June because it's not due until June and it's going to take me a very long time to finish it all. So yeah. And no worries. If you ever have any questions, like do not worry. Don't hesitate to ask unless it's about my personal life. And then I'll be like, why are you asking that? But don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Okay. My next question is how are we going to light this place? Because right now I have, well, let's move this back where it's meant to be. I think I put it here. Yeah, that's where it was. I have these as placeholder lights right now. Oh, I didn't realize there was multiple there. But I'm going to delete them all just so I can go through and figure out how we actually should. You have about 6 or 7 packs, but you'll have to check the gallery. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, I, as a rule of thumb, always say if you are going to buy packs, just make sure you wait for them to go on sale. There's no need to buy a pack like brand new or, you know, is there a light over here? Why is it glowing? There's no need to buy a pack like right off the bat when it's first. Where is the light coming from? That's what I did. I saved up and waited until they were on sale. Absolutely. Literally, where is this light coming from? I'm so confused. Am I? Maybe the train just glows. I have a feeling that's where it's coming from. Anyways. Whatever. All right. Let's grab some lights. What I'm thinking is we use... Not get to work. This base game one is good for looking industrial. The other one I was thinking, oops, didn't mean to click that button, is maybe one from Werewolves, because this one is kind of like fun industrial. Hi, Aces! Thank you for sewing your daily button. Welcome on in. I like this one, but it also doesn't really... Like, it hangs kind of low. I don't know. I guess I could do like the white or something too. And thank you for sewing your first daily button ever, Alicia. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So many buttons. All right, I guess we can put these along here. Let me see how it looks. I can change the brightness of them as well. Where did I put it right up against? I did. Okay. Just move that then. That's actually not that bad. I think the other thing that's bugging me is the fact that I haven't done this flooring or the ceiling yet. So let me quickly do that and then we'll get a good idea. Do the benefits benefit you in any way? So sewing your daily button just lets me know that you've come on in, and I like to see how many times people are here. So for example, I've sewn, I think 79 buttons. Aces has 6. It just means he's been to 6 streams, or at least, you know, remembered to click the button for 6 of them. Hope you don't mind me calling you out. My mod has like 50 something. I don't know. It just like, it gives you a special little shout out because I appreciate when people pop by the stream. I know everyone can't make every single stream, but it's just like a way for me to thank people for joining. And then in terms of adding up the buttons that you're getting, you forgot some, that's okay. And then as you can see down at the bottom by the chat thing is when you watch me on Twitch or you watch any creator, people have different like currency. It's not really currency, but what you can do is if you click on it, it can tell you all the things that you can redeem. So if you get 500, you can play a sound on stream, or you can tell me to save the game, etc. And if you save up a lot, my highest one right now is I will create a custom sim for you on stream, or a custom build, because that's kind of fun. Also, to be honest, underneath my stream right now, if you're on desktop, you can just request one and I'll probably do it anyway. But the custom sim and the custom build one, I'm saying essentially that like I'll drop everything that I'm doing currently and do that for you. So yeah, does it do anything? Not really, but I think it's fun to add them up and show how long you've sort of been here. What should I do for the ceiling tile? I feel like it needs to be almost like the sidewalk slabs, actually. So if we go to ceiling, maybe I'll do, oh God, there's multiple ceilings. Why are there multiple ceilings? I guess I'll do this one. I'm confused. Yeah, we'll do these. It's so broken. That'll do. Okay, now let's go inside and see what happens here. Custom sim sounds cool. Yeah, I mean, if you just want to suggest a sim for me to make, I'm usually pretty happy to do that anyways. Like someone suggested that I do a makeover of townies. So I did the pancakes family. This is dark. It's good, but the lighting is weird. I don't know what's going on with it. I don't know if I like it. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about these lights. They hang way too low, I think, is the problem. Otherwise, they'd be okay, but maybe we have to do lights from the walls. That would be another option as well. Also, if you can think of other things to redeem with the buttons, I mean, you feel free to suggest them. Some people do like I'll draw on my face, or like I'll whatever, take a shot of mayonnaise or something crazy if you redeem enough of them. So yeah, everyone's is a little bit different. Some people have some, ooh, alert light. I don't mind this one. It's kind of ominous though. Maybe like this one. These ones look kind of like jail cell lights or something, but you know, it's not that bad. I guess I can just look up a reference photo, but let me see what this looks like first. Like that, maybe? How'd you change the POV so it made it first person? So I don't know how to do it if you are on, sorry, my brain isn't working. If you are on a console, I don't think you can do this, or at least I don't know how, but I'm on a PC, so a computer. You can do this on laptop or computer. What you do is you press tab on your keyboard, and then you can use the keys Q and E to go up and down. So this is Q, this is E, and then going forward is W, back is S, left is A, and right is D. So it's just the WASD controls, and Q and E for up and down. And then it just automatically lets you move your mouse to like look around. But if you would like to, you can also click off of it and just like be at one level, and then you can't move your view. But if I click back, then I can do this, right? So that's how I do that. And I'm using the Sims 4 camera right now. But if you would like to, you can also use the Sims 3 camera where you... How do I do it again? Oh, yes. Okay. So the way that you like can do this kind of view where you're like moving around like so in any direction, I'm pressing down on the scroll wheel on my mouse and just like rotating it a little bit, like just moving my mouse around. You can see the little like symbol over there. And then to like move around the map, you use your right click like this. And then this this button doesn't do anything, which is the left click. Whereas in the Sims 4 camera, your left click moves you around and your right click just shifts you left and right. So you can't actually shift up and down with the Sims 4 camera unless you go into tab mode. I hope that makes sense. I play on PC. Yay, perfect. Then that'll work. All right. I know that this is bugging me so much that this pillar is not in the right spot. But like, do I care? Is it kind of charming the way it is? I feel like it's okay. It's so dark though. I just like, I don't understand why it's so dark. It doesn't really make a lot of sense. You know what? No, I'm gonna, just give me a moment. I'm gonna lean in. I'm gonna put a few more and we'll just see how it goes. I can put some along this wall in between these places and then maybe it'll look a little bit better. Like surely that looks okay. Let me try again. Let's go tab again. So tab mode, and then we just scooch on down into here. So we're a sim, we've walked down into the subway station. You know, I feel like that's actually not that bad. It's very dark, and the ceiling, again, still looks kind of odd for some reason, but I do like the vibes. I feel like sometimes it do just be dark inside these kind of underground things. The ceiling is bothering me. Wait a minute, I'll do a metal ceiling. I'm a silly goose. That makes way more sense. If I go to miscellaneous, this one, the industrial metal one, I feel like that is probably a bit better. Also, to go from the top-down view, I'm pressing the T key. Why is this? I'm so confused. Why is the ceiling lower? Do you know what I'm saying? What is happening there? And why is there a second ceiling here? What is this? What is happening? I don't, okay, you know what? I've given up on trying to understand why platforms are the way they are. I just don't get it, and that's okay. It's not my place to ever understand. Also, one thing that I would like to do is oh, no. One thing I would like to do is paint this outer area a dark color, just so you can't, like, see, hello, when you're playing down here. And then I guess this needs, like, a platform trim so it's not so visible, maybe? Hard to say. No? It's gonna remain visible. That's great. Makes sense. Great. Cool. Never mind. Anyway, when you're playing down here, you're just gonna have to ignore this part, but whatever. For the most part, it makes it a little bit easier to see. It's not as annoying and in your face. Maybe I'll do... Wait, I know. I'll do lights on the pillars as well. I feel like that is kind of common. Maybe not common, but it's something that can happen. So we could do, like, this one, maybe? Or we could do, I guess, another one of these. So I'll just, like, raise it up using the 9 key to about there. This is kind of cheating. I'm placing it in a pillar where it's not really meant to go, but, you know, it works, so. If it's in the game, it's not cheating. Also, I feel like that just helps brighten it up a little bit, which is good. Maybe this person who's busking can have, like, a little secondary lamp right here to help them out, like this thing. I do like this little ring light. I just wish you could change the orientation of it a little bit. Because right now it's only facing down, which is kind of annoying. Although, it might be our best bet. Looks quite pretty, actually. Ooh, the brown one is cool. Yeah, that's kind of fun. All right, and then you know what? What I'll do to make sure this is well lit is use my favorite base game thing, which is this art lighting. And if you place this above stuff, it just lights it up in a little spotlight, which is kind of nice. So you can see where you're going if you need to use the map. Oh, I can push this back a little bit so you can actually see it. There we go. And I'll do the same thing up here where the other one is going to be, which you most certainly cannot see right now because of the terrible lighting in here. There we go. Sorry, I can't even see on my own screen. There we go. This thing, I don't know. I feel like maybe I should put this upstairs, actually. I can't even grab it anymore because it's... Let me in! I be the IGGY! Okay, hold on. Oh, I can get it this way. Okay. I think if I put it there, that'd be helpful for people walking down to like know which one they're taking, where they're going. And we should probably also get some wallpaper in here. I need to get a door too. This is kind of a weird area. I should probably have made this a bit bigger, but what kind of door am I gonna do? I also really wanted to get a turnstile, but I don't think there's anything remotely like that even in debug. But we shall have to see, because I did a whole look through off stream with no luck. I also looked on the gallery to see if anyone had anything like that. Couldn't find it. Ooh, this one could look like a something, maybe. Let me check the colors of it. Oh, I don't like the sign that's on it. Well, what would be what kind of door would there even be? I don't think it would have glass in it. I don't know. I'll have to think about that a little bit. Let me... I ponder. I could do an archway, potentially. Maybe it is a glass door. I don't know. It seems too fancy, though, is the problem. I'm sure we can find something better. Wait, what do we use over on the other side? Because I know I have another underground area over here, sort of. What did I use? Oh, I used this thing with the little eye hole. Oh. Oh, I remember why I used that. We can use this fiberglass door, actually, because it comes in black and white, maybe? Oh, yeah. Hold on. The last one, maybe? What was this one? Is it this? Where is it? Let me see in the light. Can you see? Does this have a wood grain? Oh yeah, it does. Well, we could do the gray. There we go. I feel like that's fine. If it doesn't make sense, it's like, it's not my problem. I'm here for a good time, not for realism. We can do the community board maybe on this side here, and then across we can have this like wanted sign thing where it's like, have you seen this sim? Yeah. Also, let me add a column here. Maybe that'll make this corner look a little less stupid. Oh man, no, because it's got the, you can't put it on the thing on the bottom. That's annoying. So when you said this build wouldn't be ready till June, do you set yourself targets for when you want to finish them by? When I build regularly, no. But this is a collaboration stream, or not stream, oh my god, I can't speak. This is in collaboration with absurdkoala, who's doing a build challenge specifically. So this is meant to be done by June because that's when she's going to be touring the builds, I guess. So you have to submit it by then. But typically I don't really follow rules like that. I just kind of do it. Usually it takes me about 2 streams or like 5 hours to build stuff. So yeah. Are you doing the bunny challenge? I am doing the bunny challenge. I sort of started it a little bit. I'm gonna finish it on stream maybe, but I had to sit for like 2 hours trying to figure out what I wanted to do with it. But let me show you. I'm doing a couple of different build challenges right now. So shout out to Katacalypse here in chat. Please go follow. They're doing probably the most heinous shell challenge I've ever seen in my life, but it's shaped like an Easter bunny. So the person who asked is regretting it. Don't move exterior walls, of course, change the height and everything, but the idea is pastel and cutesy and no extra buildings or anything. It's due on the 21st, so I've got a little bit of time. It's not going to take me too long because now I know what I'm doing for it. I'm making a candy factory. The top view is very cute. It's just a bit of a nightmare to make, but it's going to be okay because I'm making a candy factory out of it. And I don't think I have... Let me check to see if I've done anything on it yet. I kind of started. This is what I saved so I can move lots a little bit, but we have on the right hand side here some like water towers, and then I put some like, you know, stuff. What the hell? What is this called? A chimney. I put chimneys and stuff in the middle. It's gonna be cute. It's gonna be cute. I'm gonna try to keep it somewhat limited in packs. But yeah, also ignore all this random stuff. This is like my half uploads. Also, I downloaded this because, shout out to this creator, because this looks really cool. I stole the idea of using the sign from this creator, but I don't have for rent, so I couldn't really properly do it anyways. Your child was, they started calling them Cato's Nightmare Shell Challenges, no real. Child was demanding I change the TV. Oh my gosh. Yes, oh man. The bunny shell is going to be certainly interesting. I'm excited. I'm going to try to fit as many bunnies in as possible because there's a lot of freezer bunny stuff in this game. So yeah, should be fun. But anyways, all right. What else do we need in this corner? I want a turnstile of some kind. I need to like, how do I make a fake turnstile? I saw someone do, I'm going to look it up. I found someone who did a subway station in like Newcrest or something. Yeah, this one. I like this one. It's really cool. It's oh, hold on. It might be this person's originally. My apologies if I just, I don't know. Yeah, I guess it's this one. All right, anyways. So this is a subway station. I should like the proper one. But it's so gorgeous. Look at the inside here. And they had a turnstile up on the first floor. If I can find it. I can't seem to see it. But anyways, they did something with like glass fences, which was kind of interesting. Unlike this one. I don't like when people re-upload other people's and get likes off of it. But anyways. I'm wondering if we just take a look at my debug stuff over here and see if there's anything good. Also, let me just delete this real quick. Didn't mean to use that. Or not. Oh. I meant to sell. Excuse you. Oh my god. Undo. This game is so laggy. If you can't tell, I just deleted a bunch of stuff. What is happening? Okay, there we go. Sell. Oh, Nelly, we are saving the game right now. Uh-oh. Not the two saving screens. If this game crashes, I swear. I should probably save this. Are my blurbs not working? Oh. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. You gotta be careful. Also, thank you for sewing your daily button. I appreciate that. Okay, so over here we have a couple of things. This I could imagine becoming the start of a turnstile or something. Like, I could see it maybe. This thing too. I could think the electrical box, I might think maybe we can pretend you've like swiped your card or something. You rarely redeem the button. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. I find it hard to remember to do that in everyone's streams. It's just a bit of fun. It's no big deal. I guess I wonder if we could maybe also use something else too. Ugh. What, brother? Ugh. What's that, brother? Oh, thank you for redeeming that blurb as well. I appreciate it. Where is the thing I'm thinking of? If we go to, oh, maybe it's an electronics miscellaneous. There might be something there that we can use that looks a bit more like that. Like we could combine like a cash register. Oh, this thing. Ooh. Hold on now. I'm seeing something. Something's coming up in my brain right now. One of these things could be the starts of a turnstile. I'm seeing it in my brain. The question is, how do we make the thingy? Maybe we use a gate. Wait a minute. I have thoughts. Okay, gates. There are gates in this game that could potentially... The new one could work. How big are you? No, it's too big. This one could also work pretty well. I never even thought about just using a freaking gate, like a normal gate. Also, sorry, take a shot every time I say gate. The glass one's... Okay, that one's a bit too big. Is there another one that we can use? That actually might be perfect, though. I don't know why I didn't think of that. That feels like the obvious answer here. I don't like the way that this has a light on it permanently, so maybe we use this one. I kind of love this. And then we could put this part in the wall. I mean, obviously you could just hop this gate. However, oh my gosh. All right, hold on. Let's go back. Let's go back and see what we can do here. Maybe, should we do it right over the stairs? Probably not. Maybe I'll do it here. And then we can have the gate on this side. Yeah, maybe. Let me think. Put this here. We could even get another... Nope. Lift this up. Maybe put it here or something. Put this bad boy on this side. Perchance. Oh, it's not as... it's gonna poke through, isn't it? It's not too bad. That's actually not too bad. We can also just alt place it. So if I do this and then just like scoochy scooch. I mean, it's kind of cool. This doesn't really fit here anymore, but I can swap these out, I think. Actually, no, this one's wider. Interesting. Maybe I'll pull it up actually more. Put it like here. I mean, again, if your Sims can't actually access this, I won't be surprised. Where's the grid? Oh, I think I can put like a fence here. Or maybe... No. Maybe... Sorry, I'm literally just like not speaking properly. I'm trying to think what we can put in between here, because a fence is probably not going to work. Oh wait, hold on. We could put another gate, but just pretend that it's not a gate. Some of the gates look like walls. Sometimes. No? Okay. Ugh. Also, I know it's really dark in this corner. It's because we don't have any lights in here. So let me rectify that a little bit. Put one here. What else could be considered just like a wall? Maybe we just... Oh, wait! I'm actually just a little bit stupid. We could just do the fence going this way. Like so. I ate it up. All right, and then what we can do is just scooch this guy into here. Oh my gosh. I am a genius. Not really, but I'm pretty happy with this. All right, let's see what this looks like. So we've just come in down the stairs, right? Oh, geez. Where are we? Why can't I back up? Oh, there we go. All right. So we open the door and we go, what's up? I want to be... Hello? Where did my map go? Well, anyway, we want to go to the subway, okay? So we have to put our ticket in. There's a bin here in case you need it. Put our ticket in somewhere, and then the gate opens, and then you go down the stairs, and then you get on your train. It's perfect. I actually really like that. If I do say so myself. Maybe I'll do another little light over here, because for some reason this corner is just absurdly dark. Like right here. Yeah. Maybe down a little bit, actually. Slay! Okay. That looks really good, and that at least makes a bit more sense. We could put the bin this way, so it's taking up a bit of space there. You can purchase maybe some extra tickets down here or something. Maybe I'll do another one of these up here, so you can also buy your ticket before you go in. Like this, and then this can go over here. So you have like this ticket machine right there. In case you don't have a bus pass yet or a transit pass. This thing can maybe be moved over just a little bit then. And this guy too. I guess I could size this down more. It's all right. Yay! Okay. I kind of ate with that one just a little bit. What else? Oh, we could put a railing on these stairs, actually. That would take up some of that space that the bottom is lacking. And that way I can also move this over a little bit. I'm thinking I use that base game one that matches this thing. So that's this in the black. Ooh. Slay. I mean, is there even a matching gate to this? Maybe that would work better. It's not this one, surely. Maybe we don't. Let me check base game. How did they... Now, why did they do that? They didn't make us a matching gate? Really? I guess I'll change it to the black one then, and that makes a bit more sense. Do these have a different color too? Oh, they do. Oh, and that looks so good. Oh my gosh. Yes. Okay, beautiful. Oh, and we should get some security cameras up in here as well. I don't know if they call them security cameras, but we're gonna do what we can do. So, no, it's not called that. Great, okay. That's all right, that's all right. We have a bunch around here. What are you called? It is called security camera. Why didn't it come up? Oh, it's because I had base game on as a tag. I'm a silly goose. Well, whatever. All right, we'll put this one here. Make it that green color. And then we can put a couple more over here. So we'll put one here. And maybe one more over here. Yay! I love this. I love how detailed it's getting. It feels so cozy and like realistic. Maybe cozy is not quite the right word, but it's definitely giving something. Also, I like that I put gravel under here. I feel like that's kind of realistic. So that's good. Plus this stuff over here. Oh, you know what? We need to get some wall cracks. Make this place look a little bit more run down as well. I know the train's in the way. Maybe I can move it again. We got a bit of graffiti up in there, but I don't want to make it too busy looking. So I'm just gonna like do a little bit of subtle stuff. Maybe some like water stains too. That's probably a good idea. I love this one from Jungle Adventure. I do think it probably needs to be a bit smaller though. Like so. The scratch marks probably don't make a whole lot of sense, but we can certainly get another punch mark. Maybe we'll put that like above here. Whatever is visible, I think, is the most important thing. So I'll put this back to here. Is that where it was? Probably. I think that's the right height. Yeah, it is. Okay. Down here on this end, I'm just gonna quickly put some lights in so we can do a bit more decorating, but obviously like this part you're not really meant to worry about too much. Maybe what I'll do is I'll have the end be a different color so it just looks like it's going off into the abyss. That would be cute. All right, sell saucer light just to see what's going on down here. Oh, interesting. Okay. Let's do, just find a dark gray or black would probably be good. What looks like an abyss? What is the darkest color that we have in this game? I feel like it's this thing from the, well, actually, no, that's not that dark on your screen. It looks really dark on my screen, but it probably isn't. This one's usually pretty dark too. No. This one? No. Probably just the paint one, to be honest. Although it does have the bottom thing, which is kind of annoying. What about you? That one's not too bad. Maybe we go with the metal? Oh. Oh, wait, that's brick? Why did I think that was like stucco or something? I could not figure out what was going on there. What else? This paneling is, no, that's not as dark. This is probably the best one. I don't think we'll be able to change these tiles, but we'll just have to like cope with it a little bit. And should we do these things on the other side? Probably. 2.05 was the number. Also, I don't know why this is doing this. There, should be like that. Okay. 2.05. Put this one here. Just takes a little bit of extra effort. Make sure they're lined up correctly on each side here. It's not too many. It's not as much as the other time. I think that one's lined up evenly. All right, so Shift T, and then we just do elevate negative 2.05. Elevate. Do we still have it copy pasted? We do. Perfect. And we can do these ones as well. It's helpful. I know there's a way in theory to collect or like put multiple in at the same time, but I don't know how to do it. Welcome back from your lurk. I hope it was good. It's funny that my lurk message says eating vegetables because you might have actually done that. What'd you end up making? I hope it was delicious, no matter what you chose. All right, concrete. We're putting that on this side as well to indicate that there is an abyss over here too. Oops, missed a spot. There we go. You press Shift or Alt to select multiple things with the tool. Oh, really? Oh, see, I swear, hold on. Shift T, okay? Shift click. No, Shift click change. Wait, hold on. That's the wrong thing to choose. Ah. Let me choose some real objects real quick. I don't want to mess with anything. We'll do this stuff. Okay. Shift T. Shift click. And then Shift click. Click. Okay, it's not Shift. Alt? I don't know. Doesn't seem to work. Maybe I installed it wrong. I don't know. I ended up getting ready. I'm just making him some chicken poppers. Yum! Also, why was that a blocked term? That's so funny. Your message was auto-modded for saying chicken, which is kind of hilarious, but anyways. I'm not sure if the Shift or the Alt is working. I'll have to look at her, like, Twisted Mexie's website to see, because, like, at this point, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I've tried it a couple times, and it's fine. At the end of the day, it seems like a bit of a me issue, actually. For bullying? Probably. I don't remember why it was... I didn't read why it was held in the first place, but it's probably like, oh, you're a chicken. Oh my gosh, it also took it... That's so funny. Yeah, like calling someone a coward, you're right. My automod is so sensitive. That's hilarious. Then yeah, that's definitely what it is. What can we put on this little area? Do we even need it? Why did I do that? I don't know why I did that. I'm gonna make this smaller. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. Oh my god, undo. Why is everything so complicated? Why? Why are you like this? Why can't I move this forward? Oh my god. Okay. Let's do it the old-fashioned way. Yeah, that was definitely probably why. It's nice on one hand having a really sensitive auto mod because frankly, I'd rather accept messages personally than have to delete a bunch. So, you know, I like it, but also sometimes it's just a little much. Like, really? Chicken? Can I just delete this whole room? Or should I like do this now? Is it gonna mess up upstairs? I'm worried. Okay, no, that worked. Thank God. Anyways. Did that do the... Oh, it did get the bottom thing. Okay, that's good. Sorry, I can't see what's happening there. I did wonder which word might have got caught with automod. Yeah. No, it was just the word chicken. I think it was actually the word... It was the combination. It was chicken plus something else. Oh no, it was some chicken, not just... Anyway, silly. Should I? No, I'll do it like that. That's probably good. Then I guess I got one more of these guys, like here-ish. Elevate negative 2.05. Okay. I feel like I don't really know why it does that. Maybe I put my settings on in a certain way, but I didn't mean to. But I'm not mad at it now, to be honest. It's just kind of funny. Why is this so dark? Like, particularly dark. Or is that just me? Am I seeing things? Oh, it's because this is its own separate room, isn't it? That's so dumb. Not sure what to do about that. I guess it's fine. Should I put another bin down here? Or maybe I, like, cover up this weird edge with this. That's probably... Well, no, because then it covers this fence. That's not bad, though. I like that, because then it covers it a little bit up here because it's wider there. That's all right. Okay. So we have the lighting along here, which I guess we can delete this one now. And so the 4 makes sense across this way. We don't need anything else down there. It should just be nice and dark. All right, tab mode again. Let's see what's going on. What does it look like? Ooh. Oh, I like it with this ceiling. Again, the lighting is just so weird. Anyway, okay, ticket sales there, and then you come in through here and you put your ticket in, and then you come down. Here's your subway, here's your little metro, and then you've got like a busker, got some drains. If you look down here, it just goes on forever, seemingly, which is nice. Well, I mean, we can see it a little bit, but it's fine. And then if you look this way, you can't see anything, but... Ooh, I'm in the train. Woo! I'm out of the train. I'm in the train. I'm out of the train. I do love the way the ceiling looks, though. I think that really does tie it together nicely. Do we think we need another pillar? I don't think so, but... Because originally I had 3, but then I only had 2 benches, and it was kind of annoying. I just wish this one was in a different spot, but then the busker won't work. We have enough bins. We have 3 bins down here, which I think is plenty. Probably way more than they would usually have. I might grab another one of these ticket sale-y things and put it like here. Ooh, actually, that looks cool. I like that being there. Like kind of scooch it closer to there. It's like the perfect width for this thing as well. Cool. And then the other one being on that wall I think makes sense. I think there's enough graffiti too. I think the bus schedule looks okay. That might be it for down here. I'm actually really happy with how that has turned out. I guess we might need a light for this area too. Maybe I'll put one like right here, because at nighttime it's gonna need that. So you can see what you're doing. Yeah, that works. Okay. Slay! All right, so we've got our little subway station down here. I think that's like a pretty cool way to look at it. Like if you're a sim, you know, you're like this height or something, you're like, oh, I can go down the stairs, you know, there's like a subway down there. This looks like it's a little bit short. I have thoughts. How about I elevate it a little bit? We're gonna do 1.1. No. Negative 0.75. Yeah, that's probably better. I think this might change the elevation. Hold on, I can't see anything. I do want to push it back though, because for some reason it's not inside these little pillars, which is annoying. And I would like it to be. So if I can just scooch it, like even just to here. And then I guess I need to go sideways just a little bit. That's good. All right. It's probably going to clip in this wall here. Yeah, it is. But you know what? That's okay. That is frankly none of my business. When we get to this portion and we do this, I don't know. This room is probably going to be like a bathroom or something, so I'm not really too worried about it. We'll just cover it up with like some kind of piece of art or something. So, yeah. Sorry, I just got a bunch of notifications. Okay. That area is looking good. Did I raise this one up? I feel like I must have. I guess I didn't. For some reason it looks bigger over here though. Like taller. Let me check sim height. It gets slower the closer you are to the ground. No, that one does look taller. Oh, no, it doesn't. Actually, I'm gonna raise it up again. Let's do that. So we raised up by 1.1, then we went down 0.75. I'm not doing the math, we're just gonna do it. So we'll do elevate 1.1, and then we're going to get rid of it again by 7.75. And that should be good. Yeah. I mean, it's floating a little bit, but... Oh, you know what we can do, actually? There's some debug, like, poles, almost, which we can throw in. I mean, I guess we could also just do a actual column, which I didn't really think about. Silly, Sarah. I don't think I can make it much shorter, though. Can I? No, it's too much. Okay. That's all right. Let's go to get together. Live edit. They have some good stuff. Like this bad boy right here. Although that is just like a wood stick, so I don't know if that's going to be that useful, actually. We've got this kind of thing, too. What is this? Ooh, power line. That's fun. This thing is... Actually, this one's not bad. It does look like metal more, so we might get away with that. Yeah, that's cute. If we find something better, then we can maybe go with that. But for now, I like this one. Sorry about this building here. This one hides it pretty well, but maybe I'll still, you know, scooch that there, and then I can move this forward just a little bit. Also, this, if you're wondering, is actually a... Oh, spoiler alert. This is a secret... what do you even call this? Like Fight Club? You'll see. So you go in here, right? Oh, it's for rich people only. So you get past the, you know, velvet rope. You check yourself in here. You check the score and how it's going. And then if you scooch on in over here, you'll see the fighting ring where you have the rich Sims sitting and paying and betting on who's going to win. You have your little bell to indicate who's won. This is the announcer's table. He's also on the radio. And then over here is the change room / locker room for the fighters. And this is their schedule for fighting, which is kind of fun. Also, I don't know why those look like different colors. They're certainly not. We have an ad coming up shortly, so I'll take a short break during that time for about 3 minutes. And then I'll be back. I think what I'm going to do next is this the same color? It is. I don't know why the lighting is different. Don't worry about it. But yeah, we'll move on. We'll finish something else up maybe around here, and then we'll be done stream for today. But my next order of business, I think, is maybe this building here, which is, I don't know if you can tell what it is based on the little hearts that are around, but it's got some interesting associations. So we're going to be maybe working with this little underground woohoo spot next. Might start thinking about the layout while we're on our little break, but it's probably not going to stay a square. I'll tell you that one for free. But above it is this old school movie theater. I'm excited to do that one as well. I feel like that's going to be a bit of fun, but anyway. Okay, we should probably get the woohoo bed from Lovestruck. Actually, I might just want to filter by Lovestruck in general, because they're probably going to have a lot of good items. Probably not live edit, just items in general. Like the lip couch we're certainly using down here. I know there's no lighting. I'll get that in a second. I like these little chairs as well. Like this heart chair is good. This chair is very good. This bed, of course, we're going to use. There's probably going to be a bar down here, but it's more like a hotel or like a motel. So that'll be something to keep in mind. The rug, the bear rug, maybe. We might use like a regular one. We'll see. All right, I'll see you in a few minutes. All right. Thank you so much for sitting through those. I do appreciate it. You should be back from the ads now. Jump scares, me without my glasses. Okay, so back to figuring out this. Let me get a couple of lights in here too as soon as we can. We're gonna get the costume trunk. What else are we gonna get up in here? Probably some of these plants too, perhaps. We could do like, well, certainly like the mirrors. This kind of thing, like this curtain things. They're pretty cool. We've also got the bed cover thingy-majigs, whatever these are. We could do that. And I guess that's it for now. Let's get some lights in here. Okay. We can make this as big as we want to because we have, I mean, all this space. But I'd like to pretend that it's at least a little bit reasonable in terms of realism. So maybe we'll make it as wide as this building. I don't mind keeping it just this like sort of square here. It's more about how we're going to make the entryway. Because right now the entrance is right here. So I'd like that to like make sense a little bit. Like this could maybe go over to here at the very least. And then we could have, I don't know, just a bit of extra room like so for like checking into the hotel, I guess. It's kind of hard to say. I mean, I'm trying to be seedy here. It's not trying to be like a nice location. And then maybe you just kind of have a hallway. Yeah, I like that. I know there's a lot of stuff in the way here, so let me just move that. But if we put, oh, there's a light there. We don't want to lose this light. Building on this lot is actually a bit of a nightmare. It lags so badly because it's so detailed and big. Okay, there we go. So imagine you have, well, even probably put like an archway here or maybe a double door. You come in through this front door here and then you're greeted with like, you know, someone who works here. And then they'll be like, oh, okay, yeah, go through this door. So then you go down here, this hallway, and there's going to be like multiple different doors. Or might make sense to do a hallway down the middle this way. Potential. We need to make sure these are big enough suites too. A 2-wide hallway would be ideal. We might not get that. Actually, we'll just make the other side a little bit bigger. It's fine. It can be a little bit unrealistic. Let's scoochy scooch this one. Doesn't have to look pleasant necessarily. You just have to make it make sense. Okay, so we can have like a double door here and then maybe an archway here. I mean, technically we could probably just cut this whole thing off too. These are the same width, I think. Yeah, I'll scooch that. Okay, grab one of these lights from somewhere. Where did they go? Oh god, do we have a light in the abyss now? Probably not. Hopefully not. Okay, so we have room for maybe 4 bedrooms or maybe 6 if we do 3 and 3. It'd be nice to have just 2. Oh, they're a weird shape too. Dang it. This is hard. You kind of need a lot of space. I was hoping it would be a bit easier than this, but that's all right. Let's keep going. We can figure this out. I'll make this one a little bit bigger. The hallway doesn't need to stretch like the whole way down. Just the bedrooms do. Okay, that at least works. Now we can get a couple more lights in here so we can see what's happening. And then where are we gonna put some bathrooms is the question. We need like a luxurious bathroom in some of these. So if you're gonna come down this hallway, maybe the door is not, well, the door could be in the middle. Yeah, the door could be in the middle of the room. Yeah, okay. We'll just make sure the bathrooms make sense. There's like ones right here and then ones right there back to back. So that could be, let's see, do you want to do a 4x2 by, These are really kind of not ideally shaped, are they? Okay, let's do that. We just want to make sure there's enough room for everybody. Couple more there and there. Same thing here. So we're gonna do, I guess like that. That'll count. The lighting is so bad. Oh my God. Oh geez, okay. This is my fault for getting all these random items around before we even finished the layout. I just didn't want to forget which ones to use. Okay. And then let's get some doors. So let's use the door from Lovestruck that looks like velvet because I find it very fun. Oh, it's too wide. Interesting. What color should we use is the question. So we have this like reddish one. We have like an orange, purple. Ooh, wait, we can do different colors. Let's do that. Let me put a bunch down and then we'll change the colors so that we can have like different fun colored rooms. So this one can be that reddish color. That's sort of the base one. Then this one can be blue. Whoops, sorry. This one can be purple. And then what do we have left? The dark green. Oh yeah, I like that. Love that. So we have like 4 different suites that have different energy and vibe to them. Does this even fit or do we need to make these bigger? Oh my God. Am I dumb? How big is this? No, wow. That is not as big as I thought it would be. I mean, it's it's bigger than I thought it would be. Well, we can certainly fit stuff back. Oops, I didn't realize that this happened. Whoopsie doopsie. Make sure to move all these over here so we're not losing anything. Pull this back at least one. And I guess each one of these just has to be a little bit bigger now. So we can scooch this one out one. This one, same thing. Now this one's gonna be a bit trickier. Although I guess it's not that bad. We can make a single tile hallway here. It's fine. That's fine. This probably needs to be moved too then. We can move that to like here. Layouts are the worst part of any build. That's why I usually do this stuff off camera. We'll scoot that in as well. Okay, so now you come in this way. Oh geez. So you've got this like barred, oh my God. We've got the barred door here with the hearts above it. And then we have this door. Come through here, this is your lobby. And then you go around the corner, this will be a door here. And then you have a hallway. Room number 1, room number 2, 3, and 4. Guess that works. You can scooch that down as well. This is a little silly, but you know, it is what it is. All right, we're gonna have, I don't know about the rug anymore. I definitely want this bed in all of the rooms is the thing. We'll have different colors, of course. I mean, maybe we don't. We can have other beds too. It just feels like this is so, it's so obvious. Like that, it has to be that bed, right? Oh, I guess there's also these ones though. Oh shoot, I don't know. I guess we'll see what colors make sense. Okay. So for the red room, I would like it to be this one, I think. Yeah, one of the OG colors. Oh my God. The animal print is crazy, but let's do that. And then we can use that Love Struck wallpaper. That's literally insane. That no one in their right mind would use in real life. But you gotta use it. And then the floor also has to be crazy. Where Love Struck flooring do we have? Right. Oh, the marble. That is kind of cool. There's so many good things in here. Can we do this? What is that wallpaper? Oh, it's horrendous, but we're making a woohoo spot. So it's like, it's literally giving BDSM room. Like, this is the red room. It's great. There's even a chair. Where's the chair? No, hold on. I literally, like, no one's mentioning this. No one ever mentions this when they use this pack. But straight up, this is a chair for BDSM. This has a ring on it, so you could tie your hands to it. What else could this possibly be for? That is a woohoo chair. Right? Like, you don't just put this in your living room. That's crazy if you do, by the way. Like, if you put this in the corner here, just saying. I've never looked that close. Well, you're looking now. Most of the time it's not like that, but this one came with Love Struck, and I feel like I've seen people use it in their living room, and I'm like, hello? Anyway, people underestimate how insane Love Struck was when it first came out. Like, I don't think people understood how, you know, I don't want to say sus it was, but it was certainly something. I think the black flooring looks nice there. And then we can have like a big rug underneath as well. There's like, even the Love Struck rug is good. It's so pretty. There should be a red one. Yeah, it's good. I like that. Maybe I should look at the in-game items more. Yeah, well, let me just do a little review of Love Struck. Because tell me why. There's multiple things like this, right? There's also this little ottoman thing, which has similar vibes to the chair. So it's supposed to go with it like a footstool. We've got the heart-shaped couch thing. We've got the lips couch, which is a reference to the older Sims game. This thing is similar. It's also definitely a woohoo chair of some kind. This thing is shaped like a heart. This thing is shaped like a heart. I love the items in this pack. They are unhinged. We got the bear rug. We got the woohoo game. 10 out of 10 would recommend. It's crazy. There's also like weird... Hold on. Oh yeah, it's this one. There's like the lip thing. But then there's also like a lady and a naked man and some legs. We got this one, which is sensual and beautiful. Ooh, this one should go in the purple room. Anyway. It's Gorgina. I love everything about it. There's also like... Oh my god, what was the other thing too? There's another like really interesting kind of sus item. I don't know. I can't find it now, but still. It's so good. Okay, so we've got this chair here, this bed here. Let's get some, I guess we should get some bedside tables. I also want to use, like, do we use this thing? It's supposed to be like some kind of bed frame, but it's always a bit too big. Oh, but I kind of like that. Do they have the colors? Ooh, the red and black looks so good. I mean, it's kind of a sleigh, to be honest. Let's have a look at the end tables in this section, because I know there's some good ones. If we organize by... I guess we can go by red, and then we'll go by pink after to see if it's any different. Oh, there's not very many red. Never mind. Maybe it is pink that I'm thinking of. Not orange. Because there's one from Plumbella's pack, oh, that one's cute. Ooh. The glowing cube makes a comeback. Yeah, like this one's kind of cool from... What's the strawberry? I don't even remember. Pastel Pop, that's what it is. That one's a cute one too. This one though, I love this one because it has a light underneath it and I think it's so cool. We gotta use it somewhere. Yes, pastel pop. Sorry, thank you for that. I have a bit of a lag on my chat. So even though I try my best with my, you know, Wi-Fi and everything, sometimes it just doesn't work. I think I want to use this one in one of the rooms, but maybe not here. Like, I think the green or the purple room might be good for this. Do we have a pinkish room? We do. Wait, do we? No, we're doing purple, blue, and green. I'll think about it. Let me move it somewhere. There. Okay. Anyways, all right. So, what else could we use? Ooh, I like this one. Wait, what's the difference in these? Am I crazy? Is there a difference? Oh, the difference is in the side. Oh, interesting. Huh. Slight lag with chat as normal. Yeah. I like this, actually. I've never used this table before, but this is really cute with this little side piece here. I love that. And it matches the colors really nicely in here. I'll put that one here. I guess we can do both of them. Is this the right one? Yes, it is. Perfect. I don't want it clipping too much with this stuff, but I think it inevitably will a little bit. And then for the lights, we're gonna have some like pretty dim lighting in here. Let me get rid of the tags as well. That's not what I meant to do. Excuse me. Thank you. Little table lamps. Where is the lamp that I want to use? There's this one here, which came with Love Struck, which is nice and like, you know, nice and modern and sleek and cute. There's also like lava lamps, which we could do. Those are kind of fun, funky. We have this one, the Late Night Award, which, to be fair, you only actually keep in your game if it's if you have The Sims 3, so I don't know if I'll use that one. Candles could be good, actually, but I almost want just more LED stuff, because that is the vibe. We could do like this thing. What colors do we have? We have black and white, sort of like a sunset. It's kind of a weird item. It's cool, but I don't know. A cube. I kind of just want like a circle. Some kind of sphere of light would be nice. Oh. Speaking of which, maybe this one. This is with the Book Nook kit. Ooh, it has marble at the base. Ooh, I like that. That's fun. And then in terms of the wall lights, I mean, we have these things which I wanted to use. So maybe I need to move these where I can actually see them now. Forgive me. Okay. I'd say maybe we do the woohoo. Oh my god, it's so bright. Sorry, we'll do the woohoo one in here. And then maybe we have like, oh, wait a minute, hold on, I have an idea. Let's put this by the door, like here somewhere, and then I want to do mirrors along this wall. Because what is kinkier than having full-length mirrors in your woohoo room? Nothing. Look at that. Boom. Now you can see what you're doing. Oh, that's tall. Never mind. Not that one, maybe. What's this one? Oh, that's just the base game one. We could do that. We could also do these ones, although I don't like the line in between them. Ceiling mirrors. If we had ceiling mirrors, I would do it. But I think even if I tool modded, a mirror upside down, I think it would really obstruct your vision playing in here, which would be kind of irritating. So for that reason, probably not, but I would do it. I would do it if it was actually a thing. Ooh, the glowing one is good. Ooh. I like that. And then you can do like, scooch them together. Ooh, that's really good. You don't have to ask me twice. Okay, yeah, that looks really cool. I like that. And then we can get, I'm getting throwbacks to when I made a woohoo motel, to be honest. We can do the trunk like right here or something. Maybe in this corner. Yeah, let's see. Probably just the first swatch for this room. If you want to check out my Woohoo Motel, I kind of ate with it, I'm not gonna lie. It was a couple months ago. It was when Love Struck came out. So I guess it's like 8 months ago now or something. But would you look at that? Look at her. She's beautiful. She's got a heart-shaped pool. Every single room is a different theme. And they all were done to the nines. Like, I even got little mannequins to dress them in the outfits that I wanted people to woohoo in. They're all different things. We got like an alien themed room. We have like a Hawaii room. We have a vampire room. Ugh, it's so cutie. I loved it. I loved making this. So if you want an actual Woohoo Motel, download this. And then I would suggest using, if you got businesses and hobbies, make this into a functional business where you can have Sims like kiss as one of their activities and sleep, because that would be so fun. Anyways, but I'm getting throwbacks to that right now because this is literally what we did last time. That's honestly mostly good. We need to get like a door to the bathroom, obviously, but let's get some other lighting in here maybe. I'm thinking we do the wall lights from high school years. And then we just go in and change their color to something fun and sensual. So if I click this, we'll do this room red. Ooh, wait, the crimson is really cool too, actually. Maybe I'll make these ones not that. These can be like sort of like a warm color. Ooh, I kind of like the orange. Oh, shoot. I just did this room again. Hold on. Crimson for this whole room, 100%, okay? Then this light. We're gonna do orange, 50, 60, something like that. This one's gonna be orange and 60. Oops, oh Jesus. Beautiful. I wish the lights on this thing would change too, these spa day mirrors. That'd be nice. Anyway, low lighting, dim lighting in here, but I do love it. I wonder if I should put these LEDs all around the entire thing. You know, I could. I could definitely do that. I could at least do it along here, because I feel like that kind of works. Just maybe not the very back, but then the rest sort of ties together. The crimson is really nice. Thank you. I also tend to think it's pretty cute. Hello. There we go. And then we'll do the bathroom. I don't know. I'm kind of two minds. It's like, do you even need a bathroom? Because you're just coming in here for a specific purpose, let's say. You know, but it's okay. We'll give them a bathroom. We'll give them something nice. Okay. So for here, what sort of tiles should we use? I guess we can look up red. Red tile or something, or red something. There's a lot of different things like that. I mean, there's just like the base game tile, which I feel like is underrated. Marble. Oh, it's kind of annoying though, isn't it? The gold and red marble. Or what is this? It's not marble. Well, whatever it is. That's cute. Yeah, I think that's my fave. Okay, and then for wall patterns, maybe you could do that. It's not very modern. I wish there was a matching wall tile to the flooring I put. Well, Love Struck has a pretty close match. It's not, it's a little too orangey. It's not bad though. Yeah, reds are kind of difficult, unfortunately, in this game. I'm not in love with any of them. Ooh, wait a minute. I do like this one. Maybe we can just do this in black. We could do a black bathroom, actually. That could be pretty chill. I feel like that's, yeah, probably more likely anyway. You can get like a big tile of some kind. What's this? Oh, that's like concrete. Cool. I wish they had a matching flooring to this wall. But this one's pretty good. This one's from Home Chef Hustle. I really like it. And then we should definitely do as many woohoo options as possible. So we're going to get one of those bath shower combo things so that we can do the woohoo in it. Oh, wait a minute. Does this have a... Oh, I thought this was a zebra swatch. I got so excited. Oh, well. Did Love Struck come with one? Ooh, this one did. Oh, and I like the tiles in this too. Do we have one that's like mostly all black? Darn, we don't. I guess I can actually go by color again. Let me do that real quick. Let me not get ahead of myself here. You know, I could just scooch this into the wall. I've done that before. You just very gently scoochy scooch like so. Still works totally the same. It just sort of blends in a little bit better. I like the gold in there. That's kind of nice. As for sinks and toilets, probably do a toilet and sink here. So, ooh, I like this. Oh, I need a gold fixture though. It's annoying when the fixtures don't match. This base game one's pretty good actually. It's not too bad. I feel like it's modern too, so that's good. Okay, and then for toilet, same thing. We're just gonna get like some random modern toilet maybe. Yeah, the one with the bidet, sure. Okay. The only thing is though, is that, I might change my mind. I might off stream just because I did want this one on this like lower level to be quite seedy and gross and kind of like lower quality, not lower quality, but like kind of a creepy motel rather than like a high-end woohoo location. Cause I'm doing a secondary one over here in this building, which I already mapped out the bedrooms for. And it even has this on top where it's like, this is your love hotel. So now I don't know, because I feel like the one that's underground should most certainly be grosser, but I still want to use this stuff because it looks cool. It's okay. You know, I will ponder, and I think maybe I can downgrade some of this stuff to be a little bit nastier, but going for dirty slimy. Well, that's the thing is like, I kind of am. I just did this because I know it looks really nice, but that's because I don't like making things grimy is not usually my inclination, but I really want it to be kind of seedy and gross. So now I'm kind of like, well, that's not what this is though. This is like high end. Like this is like you'd pay like $10,000 a night to stay in here with your sim friend who's a sim of the night. But what I want this place to be is, you know, $50 quick woohoos and things like that, where it's kind of like, it's not a lot. Like, look, okay, here's the vibe, right? So you got this like questionable alleyway and there's a little sign with an arrow with a heart and it says, hey, if you're looking for a quick bit of like love, maybe come down here. And there's all this like graffiti and everything. And then you're going down here, 5,000 per night for a friend. Yeah. And then it's got an okay entrance, but it's got like a barred door here. And then I was hoping it to be, well, I don't know. I mean, what I can do is probably just copy paste all this stuff to the nicer area. And then maybe this one I can make a bit more slimy in a different way. I'm just going to have to like do some thinking about what that might look like because it's also the future. Like we're going for like futurism, sci-fi, cyberpunk-y kind of thing. Because, I mean, something underground would be similar to this level of nasty, right? And right now it's not looking like that. Anyways, okay, I'll ponder that. But for now, I feel like we did a lot today. I've been live for a little bit of time. Yeah, 5,000 per night. I don't want to say certain things on stream, but you get the gist. I think today we did a really good job, though. I love the subway station. I feel like this underground train station looks super cool. Semi-realistic, pretty fun, very detailed, an all-around good time. Oops, wrong screen. Anyways, thank you so much for all being here today. I really appreciate it. I appreciate everyone coming on in, sewing their daily buttons. And Alicia, again, off stream for following me. That was really, really kind. But yeah, I think we're going to go and raid out now. So let's see who's live. Is anyone alive who usually raid? Not really. I guess we could... Who can we go see? We can go say hi to Cozy Lee. Hold on. I don't know if that's how you spell it. Let me check. Oh, there's an underscore. Okay. All right, so if you would like to, you can copy over our follower raid message or our sub raid message, whichever one applies to you. We're gonna go say hi to Cozy Lee, who's playing The Sims 4 right now. I'll be back streaming probably tomorrow somewhere in the middle of the day as well. Thank you for all your birthday wishes. I had a really good birth week this week, and I had a lot of fun streaming today. So until I see you next time, take care of yourselves, take care of each other.